What's up, everybody? I know it's been a while, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the theory of Robby possibly betraying Cobra Kai. Well, not Cobra Kai, what would be formed Eagle Fang from Cobra Kai's current main sensei, John Kreese, and his new and upcoming girlfriend, Tory Nichols. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it if you can. If you have any thoughts or theories, make sure to comment down below, and I'd love to get back to you. That's the most important thing to me. I'd love to get back to you, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you already have not, and if you enjoy this channel's content, check out my other views that are not. Need all the views I can get. Without further ado, let's get into this theory, the reasoning behind it. So Robby obviously right now is under Kreese, and the truth is we all know it's not a big thing where he really cares about Kreese. I mean, he has been there for him, but he really doesn't look up to him as the type of mentor that he did to Daniel. So the main thing in it for him is that he's getting revenge on all the people he hates so bad right now, and he honestly, at this point in my opinion, wants them to hate him. So Robby is in a very corrupt state right now, but with Terry Silver coming into the mix in Cobra Kai Season 4, I feel like Robby could possibly, over the course of the season, of Terry Silver, he sees he's a better sensei, brings equipment, like the theory in the background of him, Terry Silver demolishing the punching bag in the Cobra Kai Season 4 teaser we've obviously already had for a while now. If we see the new equipment in the background, and we see he sees a difference in the way Silver knows karate compared to how Kreese knows karate. I honestly could see a situation where Robby could adapt to liking Silver and thinking he was honestly the better sensei when it comes to teaching them how to fight and getting revenge and having evil things to do. Though I think that Tory, because of her long past and long loyalty and trust to Kreese, of making her, stronger and a good fighter, I do think Silver may help her feel stronger, but she's really a loyal person in a lot of, scenarios, which is one of the only good things about her, except when it comes to Miguel, of course. So, I really don't see Kreese or Tory taking a liking to Silver over Kreese. It's her loyalty and, obviously liking that she's had to him, for a good while now, and, Silver obviously won't be in the picture for long, so it is a possibility, and is so, you have to think what direction. It is still definitely possible that Miyagi-Do win this tournament, most likely with Hawk. And if Hawk wins the All Valley tournament for Miyagi-Do and, / Eagle Fang, I think that, Johnny and Daniel getting the win, the cliffhanger could possibly be Terry Silver blaming it on Kreese, saying that Kreese had longer to train these students, and if, they would have done this and that. Because there is going to be some little confrontation bigger. I mean, this is just complete theory, it's a 50-50 shot. Honestly, not even, there's so many things that could happen, you can't even think straight, but I definitely do think it's a possibility they'll have some bickering and disagreements, and, Silver want to take it different measures. To different measures than even Kreese will, and maybe, because of the strategy that Kreese, makes, his strategy, he would prefer, going with, they have a different strategy, but it's possible that, Kreese could be like, this is my dojo, I'm the one who rebooted Cobra Kai, honestly, just like Johnny tried to tell him. Silver tries to, take over, and that's what would cause bickering. And he could, really want to use his strategy, and, if there is any logical reasoning, then possibly that was the reason that Cobra Kai lost the tournament, then I could see, and Robby losing the tournament, I could see them, Kreese really being angry with Robby, but Silver being angry with Kreese at the same time, and Robby probably being angry at Kreese and blaming him for the loss. So Silver would inevitably, force, maybe beat Kreese up, honestly, I'm not going to lie, and then kick him out of the Cobra Kai dojo, Silver obviously has a lot of power, so if he threatens to do that, Kreese knows he has ways to, he's very serious about it. they'll do anything, to get him out of there. So Kreese could possibly leave, and then he could, honestly, Johnny is pretty much someone who, honestly, in the long run, a lot of people have a theory of after, season 4, more likely, because over the course of the, majority of the season and the opening will definitely be Kreese and Silver, getting along, and, they're on board to compete for this All Valley, and there's definitely not going to be separated before this All Valley, but if there is enough space, which I hope there is, because I honestly have a theory that the majority of the tournament's going to be done in episode 9, and the cliffhanger for episode 10 could be like the semifinals or the final match, and it's going to be a very long finale, so all the outcome comes out of this. So it could be possible that we see that, I'm sorry, where was I? Oh, yeah. I'm dumb. It could be possible where we see, Kreese leave and try to apologize, and Johnny, and it is possible that, after everything that, Kreese has done, he might feel sorry for Kreese, in a way, because, Silver's really came in and tried to take over everything, and they lost, and all that, and he might see that, he didn't hurt Robby like he did to him, or he thought he would, and this would obviously bring separation, because Daniel and Kreese will never have any, alliance, so, they could possibly separate, which, down the line, Daniel and John, I don't think they're ever going to be enemies again, but their styles, are just not, there's going to be a lot of things to change, trust me, after season 4, we all know, and their styles are not along, so they're definitely going to need each other for this tournament, but their styles are not eye to eye, but they'll never be enemies again. But Daniel would really wonder, after everything Kreese has done, why would Johnny let him in, and he could honestly be afraid that there's trouble, but the main villain that he would be focused on was Silver, would be the big leader of Cobra Kai, and, it is possible, like I was talking about Robby betraying Kreese and Tory. I think if Kreese was to separate from Silver, Tory would go along with him and possibly, join what, Kreese and Johnny, consider their new dojo, Eagle Fang. And, it's possible that Tory has, redemption with Miguel and Hawk, who would obviously stick with Johnny if him and Daniel were to ever, separate again. And it could be possible where in a situation at the end of season 4, we see, and they could reenact something, which is a spoiler for, I'm not sure, it's a video coming up probably in the next 2 weeks. It's definitely one of my next 5 videos. I have a lot of videos planned, so trust me, there was a break, but there's a lot coming up where we see Robby and Silver bumping fists and them training together, and they are the 2 main villains of the show now. Season 4 emphasizes the cliffhanger for season 5 with Robby being the main student, and Robby would obviously be mad at Kreese because he lost, but he'd obviously still have that anger in him for Johnny, Daniel, Miguel, and Samantha and everybody, and want to be whatever the opposite and worst opposite there is possible to be against them. So yeah, he would go along with Silver, and what I was talking about could be a future video of mine soon. What if he was, it doesn't run long. It's how Cobra Kai season 3 should have been. We're obviously past season 3, but if Robby was to possibly at that point be in a very evil state against, Kreese, Daniel, Johnny, Miguel, somehow all of them wanting to get the best revenge possible, he could possibly invite Trey and Cruz back, and once they learn karate, they'd probably be out of, juvie now, or they were in juvie. I can't, tell me I'm an idiot if I don't know what that, middle ground is, just like Johnny stated it, but whatever they probably be in it for just somewhat, you could say, compared to what Robby honestly should have got for what he did to Miguel, minor crime of stealing the wallets, obviously all of the wallets at the beach club, and that could set up a big cliffhanger for season 4, because you had those 3 and Silver, all on the team. It's inevitable that, you thought Cobra Kai was definitely set up for victory. It just really molds together the dojos like never before. This kind of ending would. I don't think anyone's ever honestly thought of this, and they would obviously all be teamed up together. Man, that would really be epic, and that would be the season 5 cliffhanger. It would once again, it would, this time though, not really at the end of season 3, but when you use common sense, it is likely that Cobra Kai would get the win, and that's why I say who knows what in the world kind of direction it will go. And if Miyagi-Do, it's a lot more predictable what direction it'll go. Honestly, in my opinion, if Cobra Kai get the win than Miyagi-Do, so it would definitely be favoring Cobra Kai. This point going forward, if this was to be the scenario of an ending, and that would really piss Daniel off if Trey and Kreese came in the picture, because, like, dude, I've saved your butt from these guys twice. They almost killed you once, and I saved your butt. And, obviously Johnny really did not think good thoughts of them. He basically thinks they're criminals, and who could argue with that? So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Obviously, this is very unlikely to have. It's just a crazy theory to put out there, and so is the whole how Cobra Kai Season 3 not really should have ended, but a good way, would have ended, which is way out more of the realm. And, obviously, if it's a lot of trained crews, like I'm going to talk about, it's about, a lot more smaller and petty characters, which is obviously a lot less chance of happening. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to leave your comments down below and likes if you did. Make sure to share this video if you can. Need all views and give someone out there who personally who would need like to see this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Everybody know you enjoy this channel's content. Check out my reviews. Alright, need all views I can get. Alright, guys, I'll probably see you sometime this week. I got a couple more videos planned, a lot of content coming. So yeah, breaks over hopefully. Alright, guys, love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. So take care. Have a good night. Peace.